Let's go. What's up, guys? I know I probably look terrible. You guys are trying to figure out what's wrong. I had the scariest one of the scariest days of my life today. So Junior wakes up at 8. I'm already up and I decide that I'm gonna surprise my husband and get us some breakfast. So I get us in the car and I go to McDonald's. Now, we live on post and McDonald's is off post, like way off post. So I had a little drive. So everything's going good and I make it to McDonald's. Backstory, it is like 8 degrees out right now. When I left, it went to 4. So it's 4 degrees outside. So I get to McDonald's, roll down the window and order what I was gonna order, and when I try to roll up the window won't roll up at all. So I'm like, okay, we still don't have heat in the car. By this time I was trying to get the heat working, still no heat, and I'm just like, okay. But I noticed the temperature gauge has gone past the halfway point in the car. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the first window, pay, go to the second window. They say, hey, can you go up? We're going to give you your food. I said, okay. By this time, I'm able to get the window up by then, but the temperature gauge is at the notch after the halfway point. So I'm like, okay, thumbs up. So I get our food and have to roll the window down, and then it gets stuck again. So I'm like, oh crap, the window won't go up. So I'm driving home, and then my car starts overheating and I have to pull over, and it's making this weird noise. So I'm like, okay, I'm freaking out. There's no heat in the car, and my car is not saying that it's overheating, and it's 4 degrees outside. By this time, I'm able to get the window back up, so I'm like, okay, if I can keep a little bit of the cold out. So I call my husband, his phone is dead. I call my brother, he picks up, and I'm like, what do? I'm freaking out, you know, my car's overheating, and he hears the noise too. He's like, what is? I was like, I don't know. It sounds like, to me, of course I don't know anything about cars. I was like, it sounds like something is trying to open but it can't, or something is frozen and can't open. So I'm like, okay, I have to get home. I have to get back on post. By this time, I'm pretty far away, so I still have like a little drive to do. So by this time, I'm by Walmart, and Walmart is pretty far away depending on what gate you can go out of. But because there's only one gate open for us on the weekends and at certain times, I'm at the farthest gate away from the house. So I'm like, okay. So I tell him, you know, what do I do? He's like, hey, call your roadside assistance. We can't call our roadside assistance because roadside assistance charges us $99 for the first 5 miles, and then it goes up after that, and that's way too much money for them to come all the way out to where I am to get us on. No. So I'm like, you know what, I just have to do this. I have to go and do this. So I'm still where I'm at. I'm at a Cricket or some type of cell phone shop that's right next to Walmart. I'm still where I'm at. I turn off the car, and I was driving. When I turn off the car, I turn it back on. The temperature cools down. So I'm literally doing that all the way until I get to the exit that I'm supposed to get off of. By this time, I have to pull over because my car is overheating again. So I'm like, okay, my car is overheating. Oh crap, what do I do? So I'm like, okay, let me try and call this other company. The other company that was gonna help me is a towing company. They're 45 minutes away. Let me remind you, no heat. It is 4 degrees outside. The temperature inside the car is the same temperature that is outside the car. And I have my son in the back. No. So I'm just like, okay. So after I turn it off again, turn it back on, I speed all the way to before the gate. I have to stop, hazards on, okay. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna try to do this again. I get to the gate, I call security guard, I was like, hey, my car is overheating, I'm a child in the car, we don't have any heat. And he's like, okay, do you have your ID? I was like, yeah. So show him my ID. They let us through. And he's like, look, you can either stay here or you can just go. And I was like, I can't leave my child. I was like, I have my child in the car. I have to try to make it home. They were like, all right, do what you got to do. I was like, I have to speed. And they're like, do what you got to do. So I speed. I make it past the light. Make it past the bridge I have to go under. Get not even halfway to my house. I have to stop again. Okay. Meanwhile, my son is crying in the background, and I'm just thinking he's freezing, because I'm freezing. Like, freezing as in I'm shivering, I'm cold, my hands are frozen, my feet are frozen. I know his hands are frozen, I know his feet are frozen. So I'm like, alright. So turn the car back on, start going home. I go the shortcut to my house because I can't keep stopping. There's trucks going everywhere. I can't keep stopping. So I have to stop again. And this whole time my brother's on the phone with me. And he's like, look, are you almost at your house? I was like, yeah, I just made it into my neighborhood. And he's like, okay, you basically made it. I was like, I don't consider me making it until I get home. And he was like, no, but you made it that way. If anything, like if your car broke down, you know, you'd be straight. And I was like, I still don't consider me making it until I get home. So I make it home. You know, I'm so serious. I turned that car off, got out the car, got my baby out the car, went in the house, started bawling. And Junior's already crying at this time. So I left everything in the car and just started bawling. And by this time, Christian wakes up and he's like, what happened? I told him what happened. And when I got into the house and my hands started hurt. Oh my God. My hands felt like someone worse than fire, my hands hurt so bad. And my hands and my feet hurt so bad. And I normally don't cry when it comes to pain. Like, I gave birth, you know. That really doesn't help anything. But with me and pain, like, I'm normally okay. But I automatically started bawling. Like, it hurt so bad. It was one of those pains where you have to keep moving just to dumb down the pain. And with my hands and my feet. And Junior was so upset, so I was holding him and, you know, saying, I'm so sorry. And Chris is trying to figure out, you know, why is the car overheating? What the heck? Like, that shouldn't be happening. So I'm like, look, I need to get Junior in a hot bath, like, now. Like, no. So I put him down. We get him covered up under the heated blanket and under the blanket that I'm under right now. So by this time I am crying, I'm still cold. I'm crying from the pain of my fingers trying to defrost and my toes trying to defrost. And Christian's like, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, no, babe, it hurts. It hurts. So I'm getting at Junior's stuff together. I'm running the bath water. Junior's just sitting there. He's fine. He's not crying anymore. At least I start feeding him and I feel his hands and his feet, and his hands and his feet are cold. So I'm like, okay, let's get in the bathtub. Now the bathtub's not even hot. It's not even like, it's like lukewarm. But once you put your hands and your feet in it, it feels hot. It feels hot. So we both get in and we're sitting there for maybe like 2 minutes, and he's like, look, you guys gotta get the bathtub. I was like, yeah, we do. So we got the bathtub. Christian puts a diaper on Junior. I, try to get decent, but I'm mainly like, I'm still cold, and I have feelings coming back to my fingers, except for this one. The edge right here, and my nail feels kind of regular again, but the edge right here is like still somewhat numb, but it's getting back slowly, but everywhere else feels fine. And I'm just sitting there like crying, upset. I'm like, that's never happened to me before. So, Christian's telling me, you did the right thing, you did a good job. And I'm kind of like, this is something that I needed to go through, because learning experience, because if Christian wasn't here, period, I would have been by myself. So this is something that I definitely need to go through, but I'm still definitely kind of shaken up, because the whole entire time I was on the phone with my brother, I was like, I need to get Junior home. I need to get Junior home. I need to get Junior home. I was thinking about me. I was like, fuck the food, fuck this, fuck that. Like, I don't care if the fucking car breaks down. I need to get my child home. So I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made it home. It's just scary. And like every now and then I break down and cry, because like I don't let my child want anything, and I definitely wasn't gonna wait 45 minutes for the tow truck to get there to drive us home, because it was 4 degrees outside, and I automatically just felt like crap, because I'm like, I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I'm sitting there like, I put my child in a situation to where he's freezing and I'm freezing. I just feel like I felt so bad for my child. I mean, I didn't know it was gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen with cars. But right now I really just want to like go to sleep and wake up and start over. So I'm glad I made it home. I'm glad Junior's okay. I'm glad I'm okay. It's just really freaking scary. It was just really scary. So